I thought Kevin and the Wolfpacks did an unbelievable job of sticking with their game plan a lot better than we did. I thought in the first 10 minutes of the game, we kind of dug a hole for ourselves with our lack of offensive and defensive execution. And we fought back and made it close at the first half. And we had to dig ourselves out of another ditch because I felt that they were doing a much better job of sticking with their game plan and playing within what they had designed to compete against us than we did. And I think at this level, you got to have all your guys all on the same page, executing. And I thought they did a real good job of that. Obviously, we were up with several points there, 3 minutes to go, and I thought we made some ill-advised decisions down the stretch. But that's who we are right now. I think that's the way we have been basically the whole year. I think this team has enough talent where we can be successful, but I think we've fallen short a little bit on that execution. That hopefully we'll improve that in the next 2 or 3 games.
Questions for Coach, please?
Obviously, Jameer was such a tough matchup problem, but what were you hoping for in terms of who would help him out after Malik fouled out?
Well, in the ACC, you're not going to be very successful if you only have 2 players that's carrying the bulk of your offense or defense for that matter. We have to have more guys contributing, and that's what we lacked tonight. I look down the stat column and I'm seeing guys that are very capable of contributing a lot more. And I thought that the North Carolina State kind of distributed the load of what they needed in order to be successful against us. I look at the stat and they had 3 or 4 guys in double figures, which I think is excellent. But you had a lot of other guys just kind of chipping in and carrying their load when the opportunity became available a lot better than we did. And I think we have some guys that are capable of making contributions, but tonight was not one of our nights.
Y'all had a lot of games last season where you lost by 1 or 2 possessions. How do you kind of make sure that you get back on track and you don't have so many of those this season?
Well, ma'am, to be honest with you, I want to forget about last year because that was not very good. That's not what we've been accustomed to doing over the years. I think the whole system is kind of in flux right now, and we all have to adjust to what rules and regulations allow us to. But we don't have an excuse this year. We have enough talent where we can be successful. We have enough on our team, but we're not executing anywhere close to what we have to do to compete in the ACC. And this game will expose a lot of our strengths and weaknesses, but it's not as much us as that. I thought that North Carolina State did a really good job of just sticking with their game plan, moving the ball, ISOing the ball, driving and kicking, and I thought that made a big difference in the game. They were a lot better at executing their game plan than we were.
You've seen so many changes in college basketball, but does it still feel good to come back to your home state and know that this hasn't changed?
Well, I'm not one of those sentimental guys that, get all hyped up about coming back home. It's a business trip, for me. Some of my family members were here, and they know me. And most of the time when they lose, especially at home, I come home, all the lights are out, and everybody's in bed hiding. When we win, everybody's up, festive and having a good time. I'm kind of an old grouch, I guess you might say. I'm not very happy right now. So I'm gonna try to spend a few minutes with my family that are here. And I'm gonna try to be as nice as I can, but I don't feel too good right now. You guys got any more questions? Well, I thought the crowd was good. I thought they were extremely supportive. They played a major factor in. I grew up watching North Carolina State I guess was it Bones McKinney? Yeah, so I go way back. I remember one day in Gastonia, looking at an article on the front page of the sports page, and Eddie Beatenbach was sitting there on the floor with about 15 or 20 shoes around him, highlighting how hard he worked and the number of shoes that he was wearing out. So as a kid growing up, I've always been a North Carolina State fan, and I'm really a fan of the ACC basketball. So it's always exciting to come back here, but for a different purpose. I want to beat up on some people. That takes that takes a lot of hard work. All right.
Everybody all set?
Thank y'all.
Everybody?